Hi everyone and happy Saturday. It's me and let's get down to it. I am walking misery today on day 4 of quitting smoking. I just want to say I stayed up way too late. I got a little upset. I got irritated actually by some videos and that kind of ticked me off. And I was talking to a friend and they were upset, and that upset me that they were upset. And so I ended up having a really tossy-turny sleep. I finally fell asleep around 7 o'clock in the morning, believe it or not, when the paper guy threw the paper on the porch. It was pretty much the last thought I had, and fell asleep. And then I ended up waking up at 10:30, which kind of made me late to meet my friend for lunch. So I had to postpone that till 1. And then I had to run a bunch of errands, and I just got home now. It's about 6. So, and I'm kind of having a really bad craving. Smokers are bloody everywhere. It's not as uncommon as people think. They're everywhere. It's driving me crazy. And then it's weird, because when you quit smoking, it's almost like you become a little, like, psychotic or something. You know, thoughts go through my head, like, I could take her and grab her cigarette, or I could take him and grab his cigarette. Like, what kind of lunacy is that? It's like, I forgot who I am. It's like, you know, if I was smoking and I wanted a cigarette and I didn't have any or whatever, I'd say, excuse me, could I buy a cigarette from you? Or, you know, I wouldn't think of knocking them out, stealing them. I don't know. You become kind of homicidal when you quit smoking. I don't know why that is, but it's not good. Anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit about dealing with emotions and dealing with things. Not all of us, not all of you, who are on a weight loss journey have issues from your past, or you can directly relate it to your weight gain, but a lot of us do, and I'm one of them. And Blossom did a video that I watched last night, and I'm proud of you. I'm exceptionally proud of you. And don't ever apologize for crying about something, because you're actually dealing with your issues. For a million years, I have been the queen of shoving down my emotions. I am in no way trying to, don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming my family or my mother or anything like that. It was my interpretation of what she was saying at a young age that has led me into where I'm at now. But my mother was always, you know, don't cry, you shouldn't cry. You know, I have 3 older brothers. Come on, let's face it. Boys and girl, you know, having a girl who's crying, like, they go ballistic. They go apeshit on you. They just, you know, they tease you mercilessly until you learn not to cry. You just take it. And I learned that at a very early age. My mother had a saying, and it's, suck it up, let it go. She didn't say it like that, but, and I actually use that saying now. I'm so my mother's daughter. I'll get a picture and I'll put it up. You're gonna die. I'm like the spitting image of my mom. So anyways, when I was younger, I had, initially I had a friend die of leukemia in high school. And I remember at the time I had a sporting event coming up, and my mother, you know, she's like, suck it up, Buttercup, you know, you gotta, you know, compete in this thing, blah, blah, blah. So I interpreted that as stop, like push it down, don't feel it, you know. Then when I was 18, my fiance was killed by a drunk driver. And it happened in August, and I was starting university in September. Excuse me, it's my Nicorette gum that makes me kind of choke every now and again. Anyways, so my mom again was like, suck it up, Buttercup, you got to start school. And she never said it in a mean way. Don't diss my mom. My mom was fine. But my interpretation again was, shove it down. And that was really the beginning of my pattern of shoving down emotions. So I was forever, ever, and ever shoving down emotions. No matter what happened in my life, I was shoving it down. Even when, you know, I was watching Renee's video, I started crying. The automatic reaction for me is stop. Stop crying. Rather than allow myself to feel. Excuse me. And since April, the end of April, I've really been addressing these issues and facing them head on and one by one dealing with them. And all of the painful memories that come with it, the ugly emotions that come out, all of them one by one. And I'm not embarrassed by any of it. I know that this is a reason, if not the reason, for my weight gain. I'm still reading a lot of really interesting books that have some theories, and I don't know. You know, I don't know if they're right or not. I'm trying to figure out what's right for me. But I do know that I really shove down emotion and don't let myself feel it because I have things to do, things to accomplish. I don't know. It just, I cannot sometimes, I feel a lot of times that if I let myself feel these things, I'll become kind of incapacitated and unable to function. So that's another fear of mine. So I just wanted to say, dealing with these things is something to be proud of. If you yourself have issues, and you know if you do, you really do know you have them, deal with them. Don't be afraid to deal with them. Because it can become, 1 year becomes 10 years, becomes 20 years, becomes 40 years, Don't waste as much time as I did until you start facing these things. I'm facing them. I'm proud you're facing them. I watched, I think it's Dave's Ride. I'll put the link down in there. But he also said there was a couple of videos he had that was, he has some issues and he's facing them head on. And kudos to you. You should. Good for you. Good for you to identify them and good for you to deal with them. That's impressive. And I think we should all be doing that, those of us who have those issues. I have a party tonight to go to. It is my best friend's nephew and who is also my other friend's stepson's 30th birthday party. It's at a bar. Ugh. And there'll be a lot of food that's not good for me. And I'd say probably 85 to 90% of the people there are smokers. So, so I'm going to die. I won't die, but I feel like I'm going to die. It's not good. So if you're a prayer person, please pray for me because I'm going to need all the help I can get. Divine intervention would be good. It'll just be really a chore. And because I'm so tired, it's almost like I don't want to face it. I don't want to fight it. Right now, I don't want to fight those things. But, if I didn't show up, I'd be a cockroach. So, I love Adam. I'm not going to not show up to his party. But, anyways, that's my gig. But I wanted to have a brief conversation about emotions and dealing with issues. And also thank my 2 new subscribers, Nanette Loses It, and 3 Girls, Kathy. Thank you. I have 30 subscribers now and 40 subscriptions, so I'm getting up there. I'm really proud of myself. I can't believe one person would want to watch what I have to say, let alone 30, but thank you. I didn't get in my workout today, and I didn't do my reading today, and no excuses. I just didn't do it. Jamie, I just didn't do it. I'm not making an excuse. I just didn't do it. The end. Tomorrow's another day. Maybe I'll do a double tomorrow on both counts. But today I'm not doing it. The end. And that's it. I hope you're having a great weekend. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Oh, and a kiss for Sarah. Mwah.